Funk soul brother, head about now. That's it. Soul brother, check it out. That's it. Funk soul brother, head about now. Funk soul brother, head about now. If you're ready for a good time, I need y'all to make some noise tonight, right now. That was good. That was good, but I think y'all can do better than that. If you looking good and you feeling good, I need you to make a whole bunch of noise. Yeah. That was good. I need them to hear y'all all the way by the Galleria. You hear me? So I go by the name of John LeCarbier. I will be your host tonight. I come all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana, just to be with y'all tonight. Thank y'all for having me. It's an honor to host this amazing show. So before I get into it, though, I want to go over a few boundaries to make sure this ship runs smoothly. First things first, turn your phones on vibrate. Keep your conversations to a minimum. We want to make sure we respect this mic when these artists are up here sharing their souls. That being said, artists, when you get up here, do one piece only. And when you grab this microphone, if you need to adjust it, there's a little button on the side here, a little yellow button. You just press that button and go up or down, depending on how tall you are. That's it. Just press up or down, nothing else to adjust this microphone. All right? I feel like you're using me right now, but I'm gonna do it for you. All right, slowly. So you press the button like this, and then you go up. That's got it. Yeah. And see how y'all are interacting? Y'all can do that all night. If y'all hear something y'all like, y'all can scream, y'all can clap, y'all can hoot, y'all can holler, y'all can throw dollars. I don't mind if you make it rain on me. I, reminds me of a past life. But if y'all are ready, I'm about to get up this first artist to just bless us real quick. So I need y'all to put y'all hands together for one of the most amazing human beings on this planet. Y'all are already clapping. Y'all are already clapping for the maniacal menace, Kyle Smith.
Jesus Christ. It's so big. All right. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, oh, I got a hand wave. That's what's up. That feel good. Okay. I go by the maniacal minutes Kyle Smith. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. You can follow me at the maniacal menace on Instagram. It is spelled like you find it in the dictionary. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and get into what I do. I smoke a lot and I get high. So this is about weed, or it might be about guns. It's fun. Hi. Man, I smoke. It's my only way I know to cope. Pleading my smoking issues, joint Walter PPK pistols, keep it together. They legalized my stress suppressor. So I got hope. Eyes got low. My doctor Tishner prefer I micro the scope. Come micro dose on this rifle of dope. I cycle a stock car by in the choke. Clear the bowl. Got rotation on the road. Double barrel shotgun to the dome through the nose. Now you blow. Smoke out the tip of the derringer, cup handed. I'm Smokey the Bandit. Man, I Smokey the Bandit. I talk strange. You gotta explain in Spanish. I call it bazooka the size of the hookah that I brandish. My gun smoke habits is outlandish. The sniper views from the hills I get to smoke you haters from is outlandish. Soda pop shocks to the dome, ain't that refreshing? Go through buds, can't seal a seal that come through the mud, the flower, the blood. I don't roll these backwood missiles, I call them scuds. These blunt gun bars is far from familiar. The fofo and nail I smoke two, now I'm just left with a paraphernalia. The glare when you outbox the stare when it's failure. And if I lose, I refuse. I air this bitch out like I bonged out the trailer. I smoke like the tugboat that carried the coke cloth the coke for the cartel sailors. Roll a leaf, rose a leaf, britcher rose like rosary. Herbs of rose and sheets, pistol pipes of peace, leave rose with rosy cheeks. I smoke that death in the hood, high you even go to sleep. This is new, so just, keep bearing with me. How you even go to sleep? I prefer to leap because the contact concrete crack controls the streets. In my smoking pose and my gangster codes, like you're not supposed to notice me. Sneaky indica syndicate conceal carry my sativa to the benefit, just for its benefits. Pop smoke big O's through the chest, air out your lungs, cause I'm generous. Ghost, the GoPro for the slow roast, the GoPro from the slow roast, so the slump host like venison. Put the piece down, cause the nigga ain't worth finishing. Man, I'm too high to be thinking of new sentences. Man, I smoke. Maniacal menace.
Y'all give it up for DJ Get Ready right quick. One more time for the maniacal menace, y'all. What y'all drinking on? DJ was playing I smoke, I drink. Make some noise if you drinking Douce. Just me? All right. Buy me a shot of Douce, if anybody. Make sure y'all tip y'all bartenders if you're drinking. Drink responsibly. Make sure if you're drinking too much, you add water to your your drinking diet. Make sure you stay hydrated. And we're gonna call up this next artist. This next brother I'm about to call up to the stage. I just met him last night and he did his thing. I need y'all to put y'all hands together for Reed Byers.
Hey, good evening. Let's go. Houston, Texas. We got the best open mic in the country right here right about now. That's crazy. I'm all the way from West Virginia. If y'all want to find me on Instagram, my name is Reed Byers. Also, extra favor. We're on a mission to get 1 billion people hugging. Y'all can find the movement on Instagram, 1 billion hugs. This poem has nothing to do with hugs. There's a war inside these sounds. They paint a scene that's slowly fading. It drips and leaks to show its colors beneath the grief and angst we're facing. There's a story in this moment. It's looking for its noble author who'll spend their life enticed with writing despite the cost to cite their coffers, ignite some righteous blight with nausea. The fight has frightened former fathers. The deepest plunge is only held by empty gates that quell the calling. There's been a mammoth inquisition, its tendrils creeping towards the thought we fought to cultivate and harness, afflicted by this form of art. Have you noticed that we're falling? I'm falling faster than the witness. I keep on clawing for relief beyond affected by the sickness. Oh, Hallows Eve, yeah, it's been waiting. Could you predict what we would harvest? The seeds outgrown from plots that box the men leaves reaping to the lawless. There's poetry in the wilderness surrounding the lines, and these lines form a silent and shrouding cloak full of hope as it drips to distinguish a fine specimen, creates fey with his language, such a craft just as this. Witness spells soaking tender, hear the bells slowly tolling as the shade fades to winter. And as the shade fades to black, so does the glory though. I know you get overwhelmed. You got a story though. You got some lines up in here. You've been a witness. There's a winner you've been facing. You've been praying for forgiveness. You've been asking for direction. You've been hoping would you make it. If your story spoke, I hope I know the factor here's a. It's like a factor 10 of greatness. I said,
Yeah.
if your story spoke, there's hope. I know the factor here's amazing. It's like a factor 10 of greatness. There's so much depth, it's like a Rubik's Cube in two-dimension spaces. So check the facts inside the cases, assuage the blatant allegations. I promise passion can't replace the massive act of desperation. You see my life, I tried to take it. You may have thought about it too, but I'm so glad I didn't take it. I'm alive inside this zoo, despite lies I listen to, disguised eyes that flicker through behind vibrant, different views. Just unwind, you're living proof. Don't take a step back. Listen to the lies and fear. You were barely hanging on. So strong enough it got you here. Reed Byers on Instagram. Thanks for having me, y'all.
Reed Byers, y'all. Reed, I don't know if we have liability insurance for that. You gotta let us know next time. I'm gonna keep the show rolling though. This next artist, y'all, I need y'all to put y'all hands together. Y'all already clapping, showing a lot of love for King. Where you at, KB?
Why he popping? Oh my god, bro. Yeah,
They be like, man, Kate, your jury is so sick. I mean, where did you get your pieces from is what they ask me. Instead of asking what they represent. They see the beauty in the legs, but don't ask why I put them together like I do. It's almost as if they want to be oblivious to the story my pieces hold. Y'all will never understand. I keep 2 crosses on my neck because I want to ensure the blood pumping through my heart stays pure. And the fact that I need the words that leave my throat to stay blessed and touch somebody. My crosses are typically followed by a turtle or sloth because sometimes we all need a little reminder to slow down and stay gracious. And since we don't like to admit it, greediness is a flaw, and everybody got to eat in some way. My neck is usually finished off the representation of an ancestor of mine because I still sometimes need a little help finishing the words my anxiety won't let me say. Y'all will never understand. I keep 2 Christ-like pieces on my wrist because I need my pen to stay sanctified and for everything I touch to stay devout. So I keeps a Jesus piece on my finger to ensure a blessing to everything that I touch. I also have a golden evil eye wrapped around my ankle because I want the devil to know, regardless of his temptations, I'll be damned if he walks in the rooms I be's in. I truly wrote this to let y'all know where I be's at is a safe place because regardless of the below's tries, I keep that thing on me to ensure we are all protected. And even when your spirit is a little low, I'll be on my voice as a reminder to make it to the next day when them bracelets start feeling like decked out chain links or them anklets start feeling like shackles dragging step by step. I hope you use my tonality as a remembrance. It's a deeper purpose in this moment. And if by chance the necklaces start turning around you like a noose, I'll be on my sound to provide direction on how to untie our elders now, baby. Because I will point you to the direction of an unwavering credence, to somebody much bigger than us. Just ask the right questions.
Well, I feel blessed. Straight up. Well, I feel
So this next person I'm gonna call up here is about to give us a really quick announcement about something that's happening in the community. I need y'all to put y'all hands together real fast for Kendra Newman. I can go ahead and do that.
All right. Y'all hear me well? Okay, wonderful. So my name is Kendra Newman. I also go by Ken, or can you hear me now? Yeah. Okay, thank you. I go by Ken or the female Huey if you'd like. I'm here to first thank the Right About Now team for giving us this opportunity to spread this amazing news with y'all. I'm with the Houston, Texas branch of the Party for Socialism and Liberation, and I have something to share. So we are currently only 1 week and a half away from the grand opening of the Houston Liberation Center. Okay. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. We've been working hard to create Houston's first socialist community center and bookstore and volunteer space. As we look around, we've seen the failures of the system and the financial and racial divisions that have long since harmed our communities and robbed us of spaces to feel welcome and protected. The Houston Liberation Center will hold cultural events, community teach-ins, and help us run mutual aid networks throughout the city, and welcome creatives from every ward of this city to help raise the consciousness and love within our neighborhoods. Many organizations throughout this city are already planning on holding their events with us, centered around liberation for all oppressed peoples. So please.
Oh, thank you.
Make sure y'all support that center, y'all. Y'all give it up for Kendra one more time. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? I don't believe y'all. Make some noise if you're feeling good. So I don't know if y'all know if I ever been screamed at on stage, but when people scream at me on stage, I feel it right here in my third eye, and that's how I know if y'all doing it right. So if my forehead start tingling, that's when I know y'all screaming right. I just had a little tingle. So do it again, one more time, one more time. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So this next artist, I need y'all to keep that same energy for, because you are already clapping one of the dopest humans in America, Lyrical Paradigm.
I'm at the top of my game. I'm with it. Hey, this shit came with the pain. That's how I see I made it. I woke up looking this good. My prime. These niggas not gonna play. If these bitches ain't mad, I need to go harder. I can't let them think with low key. I text that nigga and was like, "Let me go next because I've been drinking." No bullshit. That's real something. I love you, sir. Mr. Myers, you're dope. This is for you, kid. Oh, if you're not following me, my name is Lyrical Paradigm. I'm from Chicago, but I live in New Orleans and I do all kind of shit. So follow me on the social medias and let me know where you will be, and I will fucking show up because I am currently on tour. It's called Tip the Poet because that's what we support, paying our artists. And so this tour is all about making sure that artists get paid and that you guys support the artists that you come and see. And the point is that you make sure that you tip your poet. Tonight, your featured poet is one of the dopest poets in New Orleans. Make sure you tip him handsomely. He came here all the way from New Orleans just for you niggas, as did I. So make sure you fuck with your feature for tonight. And also, you guys look amazing. All right, I'm done. I'm done with my soapbox. Are you ready? All right. Upon meeting me for the first time, I probably will not shake your hand. Instead, I'll pull you into a place where safety and satisfaction meet, an embrace so sweet. You'll find every ounce of love you always wanted but could never receive. There won't be a whole lot of other hugs like these, so you just make sure that when you hug me, that you use both arms and both hands. And I mean, really feel it. Feel how breathing is like home and healing is throwing a party that only you are invited to. Let each wrist be where together gathers and slow dance and close and round become best friends because revolutions, well, they love to come in pairs in the DJ. He always plays your favorite discs twice and he never skips 2 and 12. And sometimes he even remixes the notes, with a little up and down and a little back and forth. They say that I give great hugs. That inside each bicep magic starts showing off, and I, a spellcaster, and my favorite spell is HUG. It really is my favorite trick. How my wands be made only of fingertips and these shoulders. The keeper of stories, and somehow hold is always a tale of victory. So save your strength, they say. That my hugs feel like melting in warm blankets on a cold night, and each time we embrace, they feel safe. A baptism of you and welcome. Come as you are, full on and face to face. Did you know that God lives between heartbeats and pulse, and where 2 or more are gathered? Well, we can call this a church, where the doors are always open, and this cup always has more than enough. And if this choir of breaths leads you to speaking in tongues, well, don't you worry, because in these hugs, understanding is never missed. I hear something about the limbs and how they've learned to speak every love language there is, so you don't need to shout. Instead, let's just enjoy how silence whispers sweet nothings called exhales and linger in the still, or we could rock to tease gravity and giggle if that's how you feel. Because these arms be shield and protector dressed up with heart on sleeve. I call each one of these guardian and release. So don't be afraid to fall apart in a tight squeeze, because hugs like these, they come with every ounce of love you always wanted. You just remember that when you're walking out of here tonight on your way out the door to leave. I need just somebody that can make me feel safe. Yeah, look. Go with a couple niggas on their body up and make me feel safe.
Get right quick. You hear me? She wasn't lying. It was a good hug. It's like hugging a tree. Y'all ever hugged a tree before? Trees give the like one of the best hugs. It be so tight and strong. But anyway, I digress. Y'all give it up for lyrical paradigm one more time, y'all. So this next artist I'm about to call up to the mic. I'm excited to hear what they're about to do. I need y'all to put y'all hands together. You're already clapping for Abu.
What she wanna be, call you Peggy T, I'll come in.
Keep that going till he get up here, y'all. Keep that going till he get up here.
I can't be diggity. I got clean, makeup, baby clean, with a self-esteem. I get tight in the moment, so I feel like baby king. Cause it's black, the bus, it's a white, but like baby. So, oh, I got faith when it's not in the company.
What up, everybody? Oh, I'm short, huh? Yes, my name is Abu. My stage name Ayel. I always introduce myself as a person before an artist. I always say the AYE and then my last name, the AYE stand for all your energy. In order to better yourself, you gotta know yourself, the good, the bad, the great, the ugly, all of that. Deal with it. And it also takes all your energy. But lately I've been figuring out as well, not lately, but I'm adding to it now that as you grow and as you learn, it also takes the discernment to know what is your energy and what's true to you. And you know what I'm saying? What's not. So I rap. I'm from VA. Shout out to my boy with the clip shirt. I see you. I fuck with it. You've been rocking as well, my boy. So yeah, this is my last night here. I'm from VA. I'm just popping out because I love it here. I extended my flight to get another chance to touch this stage. So I'm gonna get it out of y'all way. Yeah. So this is it's a rap song. I'm gonna do it a cappella. This is kind of just in those moments where you kind of start second guessing yourself in the duality of knowing either you an extremely talented person or extremely great person, however you feel, and then other times where you start second guessing yourself for no reason. This is me talking to myself for no reason. I'm just a vessel, that part there essential, but there's passions you pursue with purpose or you just pretend to. What's your output? I'm coming in hot, not trying to offend you, but profit take turn profits with just promises and potential. What's your outlook? Dodge the mess and the messages sent you in your inbox boxing. You weave the bull, but where's the step through? Sway it ain't got the answers, but can't say it ain't prep you. How you ACT can get you SAT when life come test you. This not just school. Don't let it stress you. Study the best. You don't focus on ruffled feathers. The turbulence comes with levels. When your presence pressure, it's fitting to press them. That's what it's meant to. There's gems in the crown of your dental, ain't on your mental. See you shine. It was drawn out by design. Keep your mind frame on what you creating, just like a stencil. Of course, there's doubts. Learn to ignore the inconsequential. Karma, Gregor, what you left with is something special. I tell you, keep your thoughts, my nigga. Keep your thoughts, eh? Watch how you talk, my nigga. Watch how you talk, eh? That there's a start, my nigga. That there's your spark, eh? See, we got gems in the crowns of your dental and on your mental, yet you overthinking, reading in the gifts that God presents you, stuck in the smallest moments, letting them turn monumental. Problems you ain't even know is suddenly existential in a room of giants moving like it's just you. Showing up on, winging it off of energy, showing up high, winging it like, my bad. Shout out to the bartender. My bad. Shout out to the bartender. Shout out to the bartender. All right. Wing it. All right. Staying high as jet sun, showing up, winging it off of energy like cadets in a jet school with heads full of Red Bull. But everything that's edible ain't meant for you. That could be pet food. When you live in that play and suddenly gets forgetful, go Jaden, Dan, Quinn, take command. Then remember, we done hit too many for from forevers to second guess you. Before you press your chest against weapons that's formed against you, pay your intuition attention. There's knowledge you in that too. I suggest you keep your thoughts, hey. Keep your thoughts, my nigga. Watch how you talk, hey. That there's a start, my nigga. That there's your spark. You got jams in the crown of your dental and on your mental. Bless you. Yes. All right. Thank you. DMC underscore AYE if you like what you heard. That's my IG. God bless. Ooh.
Abu said, "Shout out to the bartender. Shout out to the bartender for real. I got a. I think that's like what that is. A Hennessy margarita. No, I'm sorry. Do say margarita. Same thing. Y'all, y'all ready for your next act? He ready. You ready? As long as you ready, we about to get it going. I need y'all to put y'all hands together for Shy Triller.
How y'all doing? I am Shy Trilla, SHA apostrophe TRILLA. Make sure y'all subscribe on any platform. I'm on all platforms. Okay? And the song that I'm gonna do is called Shade Tree. It's coming from the perspective of a tree. It's funny, he was talking about the tree. But yeah. It's on all platforms. The summer's falling, the winter's autumn, and I don't know which day it is. My brain's storming, my rain is warm, my roots are bright. You're under my shade tree, shade tree, shade tree. You're under my shade tree, shade tree, shade tree. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. There is a lasting force all as the leaves fall. The melody is standing tall. And love exists within these four walls. Still can't see the forest for the trees. It's roaring deep. My autumn leaves are falling down. If there's a rainstorm coming, prepare your cry. Woo! The sun is falling, the winter's autumn, and I don't know which day it is. My brain's storming, my rain is warm, my roots are breathing. You're under my shade tree, shade tree, shade tree. You're under my shade tree, shade tree, shade tree. The deeper I dive, a survivor. My roots digging through the earth's core. Like the summer rain, I need you more and more. See, you can only move me as God does. Like the wind when you are fast asleep. You are under my shade tree. 'Cause in my heart a revival. This is more than survival. Ooh. The summer's falling, the winter's autumn, and which day it is. My brain's storming, my rain is warm, my roots are bright. You're under my shade tree, shade tree, shade tree. You're under my shade tree, shade tree, shade tree. I am Shy Trilla, y'all.
Baby, let's go. Oh, I treat my tree.
Y'all give it up for Shot Trilla. That shade tree sound like something like a smoke gun do. This was what I was thinking the whole time. This next artist, y'all, I need y'all to put your hands together because I'm excited to hear what they're about to do. Y'all are already clapping for Pastor Professor. Wait, what? I said something wrong? Pastor Professor, Professor Pastor? No? Keep going. Oh, my bad. Pastor, Professor, Poet. Yeah, y'all already clapping for Pastor, Professor, Poet. Yeah. All right. Beats, poetry,
And I am your Houston's poetic king, pastor, professor, poet, pimp. So peep game. I am producing my 4th annual Father's Day event titled Fedoras and Ties. It's a 2-day event that I am doing for the 20th and 21st of June. So y'all can feel free. Go to Instagram, type in DEVALLS.EXP. Click the link in the B, reserve your seats, and let's make some history together. Oh, and another thing is, I'm so excited. Just can't hide it. I got to witness my son getting his diploma of being dedicated today. Yeah. Burning bridges isn't a bad thing. It prevents us from going to places we had no business investing in. Burning bridges is a lesson blended with blessings. Blessings blended with lessons. Throughout our course of living, we place ourselves in situations that make us stronger or break us down. Some bridges we make it across, we have no choice but to turn our back, walk away proud while that bridge burns to the ground. Other bridges we may cross, we tend to extend because we know that bridge will appreciate the creativity that we have at hand. Whether they're habits, places, peoples, or things, someday, some way, we have to burn that bridge. Learn and forgive. Especially if that bridge is distracting us from building that extended bridge that has no intention of giving in. Every now and again, we have to take the cotton out of our ears and put it in our mouth. Meaning, listen more and talk less. And recognize when God wants you to cross that bridge to live at your best. Recognizing when God needs you to have uncommon faith in what you invest. The bridge you're on may sway. Don't do something permanently stupid just because that bridge is swaying. Some bridges are built in our lives for success. All bridges will give us unexpected tests we haven't even studied for yet. Now, some bridges we have to set on fire, meaning burn it down. Other bridges we have to blow up. Yeah. So whether you have to burn or build or blow up that bridge, keep this in mind. You're going to have to live your life in a way where bridges get burned, blown up, or built. Pastor, professor, poet, pimp. May the congregation of wine poetry say, peace, poetry, and juice. I'll get that going for him. Pastor, you hear me? So for those of you that don't know me, I'm not just a host, I'm also a spoken word artist, and I'll be featuring tomorrow at this next artist open mic. So I need y'all to put your hands together for one of Houston's finest. Y'all already clapping for Anno.
No one bitch they team. No one never again. Get the kick in the butter. I count it like to the money. I'm in the town in the drop top coupe in the book in the trunk. You can hit in.
Peace, guys. Peace, guys. How y'all feeling tonight? Yo. Traveling Grace on the way home. My name is Anno. I go by Anno the Poet. You can follow me at ANNODAPOET. I curate and host a space called That Way Poetry every Thursday here in your city, every Thursday at Taste Buzz. Mr. John will be my feature tomorrow. So hey, pull up and see him work. He is a dope ass motherfucking artist. All right. Yeah, y'all look beautiful, baby. This for my thinkers right here. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, the skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Now, Master said you need to take your ass to bed for like 8 to 10 hours. I wonder if that's because he don't want me up trying to strategize and think. I've become more in tune with my spiritual beliefs as an energy being, and honestly, I'm beginning to unbelieve a lot of this bullshit I used to believe. It's like I woke up from a bad dream, now I'm starting to see. The very thought of me sleeping my life away in my bed really bugs me, and is indeed a head scratcher dealing with all these lies. They want me to work 40 hours a week just to make a living. They tell me to ease on down the road for a pot of the gold at the end of some rainbow that I most likely die before I get it, so who's really making a killing? I'm living in a world full of dinosaurs, men on Mars, Pokemon cards, man-made religions. Shit blows my mind how easily they control our minds with every song and every image. They want me to work 8 hours a day plus overtime every week until my body is weak. Then comes along these walking infomercials trying to inform me for the rest of the day I probably need to vibe out and go to sleep. But I don't agree. And no offense, but why is it that if he or she has a piece of paper, a college degree, that somehow makes them smarter than me? I thought knowledge was power. Or is it college is power? Tomato, tomato. I ain't trying to argue. You know, people love sleeping anyway, so fuck it, why bother? Just don't project on me and I won't reflect on you. They tell us to work 8, sleep 8, but wait, that's like 16 out of 24 hours. We still gotta eat, shit, piss, shower, sit in traffic for about an hour, raise our children if we got them. Why is it that when the math ain't math, then we don't see that shit as a problem? You know, I'm starting to get a whole new meaning to the phrase and correlation when they told us when we was younger, you should get you some rest and count you some sheep. And as the quicksand sinks, I'm too tired to think. Mental fatigue be kicking in and I just don't know what to do. Time to wake up and chase my dreams. Time to button up my shirt and get to work. But the only button I touch reads snooze. Old school used to tell me, don't sleep your life away, youngster. You know if you snooze, you lose. I used to reply, yeah, whatever, old man. That's good to know. I was young, dumb, full of ego, 10 toes down, trying to ground myself and wondering why now I'm hitting my pinky toe. You know, today I woke up on the wrong corner of the bed. I've been daydreaming about getting ahead, but lately my life's been spinning like a ceiling fan. Got my nose stuffy lying here lying to myself on the status of my mental health. I try to lay my crown down at sundown, but all this crying, I've been dying to get some rest. I swear, y'all, I've been trying to get this shit off my chest, but trauma rising from my past got me rubbing my head with so much confusion. It's like my imagination is the matrix. These low vibration temptations keep my mind racing. I be consciously moving unintentionally, not knowing what I'm doing, but I still do it. And to think, the very thought of sleepwalking to me used to be stupid. But nowadays, I done woke the fuck up. I'm vibrating like Christ consciousness. I'm a little bit like Negodamus mixed with Confucius. So I gotta be mindful and aware of entertaining spirits of confusion. But I swear these lustful illusions be intrusively intruding on my peace of mind, but I know it ain't conducive to what I need to be doing or the messages I'm spewing to the spiritually ruined. Intuitively speaking. And most of these poets ain't like me. They seek annuities from poetically preaching, sort of like these crooked pastors and deacons that profit from people's pains on the weekends like a funeral home. You know, a death resort is sort of crazy when you think about it. It's easy to master the art of mind control over people when you sleep deprive them, or when you keep us asleep and stimulate us until we're bored. They making us consumers to the core, how we always content but wanting more, but you can rest assured choices at your front door. We losing our souls every night. We so naive and unknowing. They got us sleeping our life away and work until we die. That's why they make us start our day with good morning.
That way. Y'all get that energy going for Anno the poet. Y'all give it up for our bartenders. Make some noise for the bartenders, keeping us hydrated, liquidated. Not liquidated, never mind. That's the wrong word. I just wanted to rhyme. I was just trying to rhyme. That's all I was doing. Anyway, this next artist, y'all, I'm about to call up. Bless you. Bless you. Thanks. The next artist. Next artist, y'all came all the way from New Orleans to be with us tonight as well. I need y'all to put y'all hands together for the dope artist by the name of Just Rage.
She's so cute.
Thanks. You can follow me at check 4 new growth. It's the number 4. If you go to the other one, it also says me, but it's like, hey, it's me, but go to the other one. You get it. Make some noise for mommy issues. Yeah, I'll take it. I am made of the marrow of my mother. And she born from the bones of another. My body then continued this line of love. My daughter, she'll know what she's made of. I come from a line of audacious, bold women, not content to stay in the cages they were put in. My Nana gave me the greatest gift. She taught me how to read because she knew that this would give me all I'd need. So still, when I read, it is her voice in my head, sounding out every syllable as she read. Words laced in love, pages painted in hugs. And now writing is my favorite drug. I've used the words that she gave me to save me and others from a lack of love. But I wonder if she knew the good trouble my pen would also stir up. She taught me cursive, thought print a perversive way to write. So she laughed when I combined them in a way that to me felt right. One letter flows into the next until I feel a break is needed. She always let me write things my own way so I could feel her love watching her read it. Mama, you dipped my soul in the water before you even knew her. Assume she would drink from the cup your mother handed you. Presume she would be nourished by the stories your father fed you. But have you not felt your own hunger, Mama? Didn't you dance through the questions my tiny mouth brought to you with wonder? I made you question the food at your family table. Thirsty for peace in the face of uncertainty, I urged you to source the ingredients of the soul food you fed to me. Implored you to know the rhyme and reason to each measurement, because tell me, who chose to add a cup of fear to just a drop of faith? Who would add a pound of doubt when you could add a whole sea of intuition? Why do the skins and ugly bits go to the trash when we know that's where the nourishment lies? Who curated this menu for our consumption? Don't you want to know, Mama? Don't you wonder at their intentions? Was it to nourish and delight you? Or just enough to satiate that immediate craving? Enough to keep those growling insides quiet? Because you baptized me in the pool of your own understanding, but my soul is parched. So I will no longer feign satisfaction to not offend a chef you don't even know. I will not take a single bite more to appease your dinner guests that honestly have no taste. But Mama, just because I no longer sit at the table you set does not mean my soul isn't fed. I have dug the depths our mothers before us aspired to, searching for what is beautiful and true and delicious, and not turning my back when the path got suspicious. And I know that you don't know how sweet it tastes to let go, but I promise you'll understand my hunger for more once you know. Because me, I'm a wildflower. And that I am sweet and lovely. And if you cut me just to put me on display for your friends, you'll only enjoy my blooms till an untimely end. Whereas had you left me rooted in place, enjoyed for a moment, then gave space, I'd still remain to feed the bees, gone to seed along with these trees, spread like wildfire throughout this field, spreading pollen for the farmer's yield. Birds carry my seeds to vacant fields, still in need of my colorful touch that is never too much. But look with your eyes, not your hands, because I have thorns for those that don't understand. And as for my daughter is magic, y'all. Rounded brown eyes have me transfixed. Then she opens her mouth and I'm bewitched, thinking, how can someone be so blessed? How can a child be so complex? She's like an ancient river in the way she just flows, smoothing stones as she goes, gone long before their roughness with the current knows. Her love is the ocean I pour all my hope in. She comes to my shore for safe harbor, my daughter's audacity and arbor. Not one tree, but the whole damn forest. Her wisdom consistently floors us, but she is not for those that cannot see through the trees because she is dripping in authenticity. My daughter is actually not mine. She is entirely her own. It is just my job to give her a safe home by answering the questions that she poses, praising her thorns the same as her roses. Be her comfort when she is set on pain. Be her sunshine when she just wants rain. Water her soul and nourish her spirit. And when she uses her voice, hear it. My daughter is a teacher that I intend to follow. Even those lessons hard to swallow. She is my mirror, but not exactly a mini me. She is something both old and new and full of possibilities. I told y'all my daughter is magic. So I believe it, and I still can't explain it. I want to experience it, but I have no desires to contain it because I am made of the marrow of my mother. And she born from the bones of another. My body then continued this line of love. My daughter, she knows what she's made of. Thank y'all.
I'm so proud.
Y'all get that going for us. That's great. That was cute. Y'all ready for your next artist? Like to see you say, yeah. I stole that from Steve Harvey. This next one is about to come up to the mic. Y'all are already clapping for Reese Love.
Ancestors, that's just what a nigga on. Internet clones got them kissing through the air. Pussies clicking up so they don't feel alone. Hey, and niggas seeing
So, doing tonight? My name is Reese Love. You can catch me on TikTok, Reese the Poet, Reese, the Poet. This poem is called Her Lips. What would happen if I kiss you? I mean, really kiss you. Would you blush? Would you melt? Would you? I'm sorry, hold on. What would happen if I kiss you? Would you? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. What would happen if I kiss you? I mean, really kiss you. Would you blush? Would you melt? Would you fall for a man who knows how to love you outside the bedroom as well? Because truth be told, I've been staring at your lips all night. That glossy lip combo glowing beneath low light. Top lip full of attitude, bottom lip soft like velvet after midnight. So my question is, can I kiss you? Because consent sounds sexy when it slips slow for those lips, and right now that's all I want to do. Let me step down from this stage, walk straight through this crowded room, take your hand, spin you once just to see the beauty God made, then pull you close enough for your perfume and my cologne to make a brand new scent the world ain't worthy to know. Let my right hand rest gently against your cheek, my left low on your back while my lips meet those glossy lips like poetry finally finding rhythm. And baby, let me kiss you in private, in public, wherever the moment decides to get reckless with us. I want our kiss to leave fingerprints pressed deep against each other's souls, so even when we're alone at night, we still feel traces of each other lingering like smoke in expensive clothes. So come closer and let our lips hug. Let our tongues slow dance to the rhythm of racing hearts and heavy breathing. like anticipation dripping slow, sweet and teasing. Because truth be told, your lips don't look kissed enough. So let me fix that. Let me write poetry across them in a language only our bodies understand. Let me taste this moment carefully like something sacred trembling inside of my hands. Let the world blur, let the room disappear. Let my lips meet yours softly like velvet touching fire for the very first time. And when we finally part, still close enough to share breath, still smiling between silence and tension, you know that just wasn't a kiss. That was a black man standing close enough to worship art in its purest existence.
Shout out to everybody with nice lips. Shout out to everybody with nice kissable lips. That was inspired by Reed's Love. If y'all ready for your next artist, let me hear you say yeah. So this next artist, y'all, I had the honor of spending time with them earlier today. We was eating a lot of seafood. And they here to talk to y'all tonight. I need y'all to put your hands together for Incredible.
Just wanna get your attention.
Wow, 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 wow. When I was when I was you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Okay, so let me move this down a little bit. There we go. And like you said, I didn't know I was gonna be up here, so I'm not prepared. But I've been on the mic before, it's just been a few years. So this piece is called Addicted. Oh, is that better? Okay. So this piece is called Addicted. They say if you put your thumb in her ass, it will inhibit her ability to gag. So I put an archer. Y'all ready now? Y'all good? Okay. Oh my bad. This is a 21 and up poem. They said if you put your thumb in her ass, it would inhibit her ability to gag. So I put an arch in my back to finger fuck where I shit, making sure there'll be no gagging when I swallow your dick. Because my plan is to make you an addict. To do things with my mouth to your dick that make you scream, incredible baby, whatever you want, you can have it. I plan to make use of my tongue, tracing those veins as they pulsate as you fight the. I'm sorry, tracing those veins as they pulsate to the beat of your heart as you fight the urge to come while I hum. Giving you the type of head that you're used to seeing in those movies on Tumblr, the ones where she's on her knees and you're fucking her face, making tears fall, smearing her mascara. Tonight, giving you the type of head that you are used to seeing in those movies on Tumblr, the ones where she's on her knees and you're fucking her face, making tears fall, smearing her mascara. Tonight, pretend I am her as I ingest your protein shake, taking all 9 inches inside of me, sucking your dick so well you forgot I had teeth because you never felt them. No. All you feel is the motions of my tongue and the back of my throat and my mouth feeling as wet as the Atlantic Ocean and the suction. You think that your dick was providing me with the oxygen that I need to breathe the way I'm inhaling it. Only using my hands to fondle your balls until the mood pause, my mouth engulfs them. Right then, left, then both at the same time. Then my mouth, your dick between my eyes. I want to see what you're working with. I want to show you against my face how much science estimates I can take in before I choke on it. Then I want to take it in while I taste your melanin. You ask if I'm trying to suck the black off your dick. Well, all I'm trying to do is relax you and please you, maybe get you high a little bit. Have you floating like you've been smoking? All I've done is suck your dick. But the way I handle it, the way my tongue circled around and then I lick my way down up under your balls and dick, yeah, I tossed your saddle a little bit. But no worries, because I only stuck the tip of my tongue in it. Because what I crave doing is sucking the dick and getting you addicted is how well I do it. Adjusting my stance based on your curve, ensuring that I can get it just right, allow me to suck your dick all night. Do you remember that poem Incredible Head that I recite? Well, tonight will be your night to find out if I live what I write. On my knees in a position of submission, grab my head and I'll assume the position. Hands on your thighs, staring into your third eye. We have an understanding.
Tonight, I will put Jada Star to shame. You will no longer look at Becky the same because Incredible's head will have them beat. I plan to leave an impression on your mind and make your entire body weak. Drain your fluids and swallow your future kings and queens to be. I want to be filled with your royalty. And when you come in my throat, I want you to go so deep that 30,000 leagues under the sea is where your unborn kids will be. Stop it. See, and when you come in my throat, I want you to go so deep that 30,000 leagues under the sea is where your unborn kids will be. And I still won't stop. I will simply slow my speed and flick my tongue on the head until you literally beg, grabbing onto the sheets of the bed, finally knowing that Incredible's head is just that incredible. And you're already craving another hit. Wondering when you can put your dick between my lips. Because now you're addicted. Addicted to the way that I suck your dick and take all of your cares away. You like how I get you high. How I remove all of your bad thoughts and make them good as I suck in your wood without getting a splinter. My mouth is a place of solace that you love to enter. So prepare to fight the urges once I leave. The desire to call me and request that I come by or hitting me up just to speak. Don't call unless you're ready to admit that you have a problem. An addiction to how my head game can solve the hardest problem that you've ever had. How my tongue was able to simplify the complex math of your hard dick. And how I managed to leave you addicted to how well I suck dick.
How we feel, bro. That's how we feel, dog. Hey, the dog got something to say. The dog got something to say. Y'all hear dog bark.
Well, that was incredible. Man, I should have paid attention to you eating them turkey necks a little bit better earlier. Uh, man, this is a show, right? All right, cool. Let me stop acting like a man and focus. All right, this next artist, y'all, I'm gonna call up some mic. Let me take a deep breath. We're gonna clear the space right quick. We're gonna take a deep breath. We're gonna take it. All right, y'all ready on the count of three? 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Like I need a cigarette. But y'all are already clapping for Jella Renee.
It is nice to see so many faces. Oh my goodness. My name is Jayla Sanchez. I go by Jayla Renee. You can find me at it's J on Instagram. A little bit of background before I start. I'm new to Houston. I just moved here from Los Angeles. So I've been watching y'all from the West Coast, West Coast, West Coast. Sorry, all y'all East Coast folks. Love y'all. But I am 19 years old. I've been doing spoken word since I was about 13. I've been speaking all across Los Angeles County. I led Black Lives Matter movements. I spoke at college events. So it's one of my favorite things to do. I like to believe that I'm proof that this generation is still educated, well-spoken, articulate, confident. So if you feel like the future of this generation's looking dark and dull, just look at me, look at some folks just like me. And I really hope today I'm touching your soul. So before I get started, I have one question. Are there any Afro-Latinos in the room? It's nice to see you. This one's for you. This is Torn Between Two Worlds. My last name ends in Z. And there's not a lot of people who look like me. And no, I don't mean the caramel complexion or the dark curly hair that when it was long seemed to call for your stares. Your day must have lacked because instead of walking past, you stopped to ask a question I won't begin to unpack. What are you? I'm a human, that's what I am, not some exotic beast to be gawked at in a zoo, not some interstellar creature that's come from high above. Although, maybe I am, because you call the people that look like me the people with names that end in Z, aliens, animals, rapists, and savages, nos quieren encalandos. They want us caged.
As a person of mixed race, you're torn between two worlds, between the steady beats of African drums and the soul-filling horns of the mariachi. Too black for my Hispanic counterparts and too Mexican for my black peers. That feeling inside you sears a sense of inadequacy, knowing that you're an abnormality, wishing that your parents had stuck to chastity when your blood is filled with the duplicity of Afrocentricity. As a child, I was called exotic more than I was called beautiful. The reality of the biracial child is having to prove your blackness in every room that you walk in and having to choose your voice before you start talking, not being able to exist in my own skin, in the heritage that I was born in, that same heritage that's stripped from me, while black folks say that I don't know adversity, when the reality is, if I'm pulled over by a cop, they still see a black woman just with hair less kinky. And on the other side of the genetic coin, I'm labeled a no sabo kid, as if fluency is the only proof of bloodline, as if heritage can only be found in the rolling of R's. But I was raised on quinceañeras and Christmas Eve tamales and late night runs to Valletta with my daddy for ingredients that he thought we already had, on stories passed down between the bites of enchiladas when my abuela fills the house with prayer and bachata. People say they don't care who plays the live action Miles Morales or Afro-Latino Spider-Man from animation, but yet somehow kids like me still fade outside the conversation, searching the silver screen for a sliver of representation. So I sound like a broken record spinning the same old song, that same plea that folks are tired of me dragging along. But until kids that look like me can see themselves represented, I'll keep asking, where are the people like me? Where is the girl whose last name ends in Z? The one who switches between Spanish and AAVE, the one whose curls are too loose for one side and whose skin is too dark for the other, the one forced to present her heritage like evidence to be judged in a racial court of law. I can't help but wonder why mixed kids are treated like fractions, 2 to 4 sides, like we're some kind of racial faction. We scream representation matters until the representation looks like me, until blackness becomes bilingual, until dark skin comes with curls. I am not half of anything, not a whitewashed culture or a diluted history. I am the descendant of survival with resilience coursing through my veins, of people who crossed borders and people who broke chains. I am my ancestors that were told that they did not belong, but stood 10 toes down and carried on strong. So yes, I will stand flat-footed and claim my cultures, and I will not be bullied by any of y'all culture vultures who enjoy my heritage while oppressing its creators. You love our rhythm, our slang, and our flavor. Our music turned mainstream for your behavior. You praise the meal, but disrespect the hands that turn struggle into sustenance. You love our tacos downtown, but tense at the sound of Spanish all around. Pay 20 for bitter and lime, but treat the people who made it like a borderline crime. You want mariachi and margaritas and the rhythm we produce, but stay silent when our children are abused. You love posting our country for your Instagram views, but hate the very brown hands that handed it to you. You imitate our cadence, profit off our pain, turn our trauma into trends, and then get confused when we reclaim. Black slang floods the mainstream tongue, while the people who made it are young and dumb. Braids get true, become edgy, and gold chains become clasps put on black bodies, and those same styles get judged real fast. Claims of young whole life and black fatigue. But blackness is not something you can pick up and leave, not trendy big lips or sticky bangs, or something you can steal for your 10 minutes of fame. The same lips that were mocked in the 60s get copied today. How you say pucker up and your lips are buff? The irony is deafening, and you dance to Kendrick's Not Like Us without realizing that the song was not made for you to cosplay the culture. Black girls in Chicana line their lips in mirrored lights on Friday nights, but now influencers tell you to look polished up and renamed, while the black girls who made it are still getting shamed, because ethnic is only cool when it's consumed for the aesthetic, not when it comes with discrimination systemic. Not when your cousin's name is a hashtag on evening news, or when simply existing means that you have to lose. So no, I will not shrink myself to make you more comfortable. I will not divide my bloodline into pieces acceptable. My existence speaks fluent resistance. I am not torn between two worlds because I'm a bridge unto them both. So when you ask me, what are you? I'll tell you this time. I am the Sunday gospel choir and the Spanish prayer candles. I am hot comb smoke and the scent of canela. I am the cookouts with kumbaya playing in the background. I am proof that bloodlines do not cancel each other out, they harmonize. And maybe that is why you cannot categorize me, because I was never meant to fit inside your boxes. So the next time you see me, do not ask me what I am. Just know that my last name ends in Z. And there's not a lot of people who look like me. That's right. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for Taylor Renee. She did that one. So this is what I need everybody to do. I need everybody to pull their phone out right quick and take a selfie with the person you with. And when you post it on Instagram, if you ain't here with nobody, just take a selfie with me. Uh, but we're gonna tag WAM Poetry on Instagram when you make this post. So when y'all ready on the count of three, we're gonna take our selfie. Let me get my camera ready. Because I'm gonna take a selfie with y'all too. Y'all gonna be taking selfies with each other. I'm gonna take a selfie with y'all. So on the count of three, we're gonna take our selfie. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Right about now. Something. All right, so what we about to do right now, DJ get ready, about to play some music. We about to take a quick 10-minute break, If you want to keep on, hold on to your seat, make sure you put a jacket in your chair or something like that so nobody don't take your good, expensive seat. So we're going to play some music. We'll see y'all in 10 more minutes for the second half of the show. Don't go nowhere. We got our feature coming up and a whole bunch of other special poems. Thank you.
You want it, if you want it. If you want it, if you want it, if you want it. Do this. If you want it, if you want it, if you want it. If you want it, if you want it, if you want it. Why don't do it? I'm already ready. If you want it, you get me outside. Make one wife. Listen, I be taking them chick. I'm not these niggas fantasy cause I'm a freaky bitch. I be doing shit she can't cause I'm experienced. The nigga while I'm on period. Everything I got, I'm still around. But they can't shit. Go to. I'll make a one with person and I can't be speak. We don't care. I'll look them up in the head. I said everything look in his eyes. And the next day I'll keep them on it. I've been daydreaming behind rocket. Hit my phone with a fortress. So I ain't come over and ride down. Over there. Well, they think I'm like, hey, Julie, I like fuck. I like fuck. Make it up to you. Nobody makes I was with him on the floor. And it was short, yeah. When I can see when I'm ready to go, hey, get a couple of shit the clock. I'm gonna play with the thing in the clock. I'm swerving and breaking the law. Let's be on seeing some nobody so like me. To feel like we. I'm 26, no 6, 2, 6, like me. Can't do that on the back. My body gets your need. Then you fix the tree. When I leave, I'm feeling it. When I see so many, I get this crazy. I wish you me. I won't talk my shit. I ain't doing this pussy. I feel big. Bitches still smell. They eat me because I'm cold. Hey, they take no nigga from me. I got my control.
World in my hands. Make it twirl with your dance. Yeah. Got the world in my hands. I got the girl in my clothes. Yeah. You know, I love the way you move. I do. With your girl, that's cool. You know, I ain't got no problem waiting my turn. Teach me how to tune to my band on my line. If I don't feel like going out my way, then I'm a turn. Go the other way. And even for the life. The way that we move in and just finna ask you if you wanna put it there. Consume me if I try. This nigga acting like a shooter, but he not. Rich nigga, I can come and move you out the spot. It's simple. I ain't gonna do the shit that I do for you if I was showing you a good shot. So spread that shit, you know what I'm saying? You know.
We got 5 minutes. This is your 5 minute warning until we come back from that. It's 5 minutes.
Can't keep it inside. Oh, I'm probably so but you bring me toxic. But you believe it. You better believe it, cause baby, I'm the answer. Just put that in. Feel for smiling, cause you know I love you. You better say it.
Jury, don't necessarily know my story. I speak of a doubtful honey. I wake up to new hooks on my dick. I be cute, so I post for a kiss. No, they watching up blowing my kiss. I be acting like shows don't exist. Got a black truck, got a black nigga pop me. I'll make a hole inside it. Pop shit to them, gotta block me. And my toes white like Jack McConaughey. It starts to know she blowing. I know it's this. I'm ready enough so please get showing. Should I take one? B-A-B-Y.
Water like we playing football. Your 2 minute warning. Get what you need to do in 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. If you can do whatever you need to do, bathroom, get a drink. If you're smoking, pass it to me. And then, yeah.
Do your shit. Do your shit. Do your shit. Do your shit. Really exclusive. Too many people. Shout out to Julie. Why fucking shit out the bitch sometimes. Plus, and then get to this shit. She couldn't do it. I still in the car. Yeah. God. When I say with the lifestyle, my food, I just talk, just give me my money. I'll go 50, I ain't 7, especially to refugees like that. I'll be back at it. I don't even have to real shit. Real shit. Real shit. What's your rhythm? I might need it for if you want your nothing feel that I must say you want to go forward. I said, shit, you got your dogs, man. Remember shooting dogs now. Remember hitting all sevens. Tell you want me, nigga, nigga. Hope you got your mouth with it. Yeah, baby, all 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 with it. There you go. Yeah, there's the thing. Back when many young niggas fall, let it come up, so like them, do what you call it. Like them, you
When I really want to hold you down, baby, I'm supposed to jump. You ain't no fun with no balls, bitch. Stop fighting right you. You want to push me in on the start, boo. Stop fighting up. If you got away today, birthday, take a walk.
Check. Let's start making our ways back to our seats, and getting our conversations turned down. If you're ready for the second half of the show, make some noise. I don't believe y'all. We're gonna try this again. If you're ready for the second half of the show, make some noise. So we're gonna go over the boundaries one more time for those of y'all that came a little late. First things first, keep your table, seat conversations to a minimum. We want to make sure we respect the mic, respect the artists that are up here on this mic. Artists, we have a feature tonight, so make sure you do one piece when you get up here. One piece and one piece only. When you grab the mic, in order to adjust it, make sure you press this yellow button. Press it, pull it up, you go up. To pull it down, you go down. Just pull it up and down. That's all you have to do. And if you are ready, we're gonna call up the first artist of this second half. I need y'all to put y'all hands together. Y'all already clapping all the way from Cali. Y'all put y'all hands together for Hollywood.
That's it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking right. Fucking right. All right. And we say hell yeah. Hell
Keep that energy going to Cali. So Hollywood, get up here. I'm sorry. Okay, Cali.
um, so much for being optimistic. They say love is in the air, so I hold my back to my face turn purple. People do bad bitches in my circle. My nuts ain't like ain't no curfew, bitches.
Hello, beautiful black people. Y'all, my dad and my sister just went to the doggone bar. Hopefully they can hear me. Yeah, I got it. Oh, it's all love here. How y'all doing? I'm gonna stall a little bit so they can come in. But my name is Hollywood and I'm from Dallas, Texas, but I just moved to LA and I am Boricua. So shout out to the girl who was doing that. Girls, my last name is Z. Loving it. Whoever was up here talking about the booty hole, girl, you had my daddy shy. Like what? He was like, what did she say? I was like, Dad, just step out, yo. We got me and my sister over here. But anyways, yeah. You can follow me on Instagram, Hollywood Funky Mohawk. Hello. You hear you see the hair? Don't give me Hollywood Funky Mohawk on IG. This poem is called God I Wanna Win. All right, so ain't no disrespect to my pops. Don't y'all be looking at him crazy, but a girl did have daddy ass shoes once upon a time, but we fixed our relationship. All right, you know what I'm saying? But we here for it. All right. God, I want to win. Pressed down, shaken, shackles, breathe on my skin. I'm being ripped limb by limb. This old story to the simple minded, gutter kind of people has become a rotational sequel, and I want to win. Pressures to be more than equal, pieces of doubt spitted in my head. Satan gathers armies to whisper all of my iniquities, makes me not quite fitting, and I deserve stereotyping. But God, I want to win so that this story can finally rest with an end. Let it breathe positive bread to the sister in dying need. Faith being questioned. Is God listening? How is life living when it's choked by struggling? Pain gives you muscles and hope keeps you a survivor to encourage the brokenhearted, the sons, the daughters to sow good seeds, to break the chains of bad tendencies, teaching them to plant into good ground and cease the poverty, the insanity of watering their souls in damaged places that create strongholds. I wear the scars of what once was a limited woman, flattened by evils that we call people. I finally learned that yes, we people will fail you because Satan uses us to. Spoken to the source, let loose those chains. Why are we dancing in our pain? There's a promised land ahead, but we can't see it with different people sharing our bed. Y'all want me to run that part? Okay. Flattened by evils that we call people, I finally learned that yes, we people will fail you. Spoken to the source, let loose those chains. Why are we dancing in our pain? There's a promise in ahead, but we can't see it with different people sharing our bed. But God, I want us to win these shameful times where satisfaction has become greater than freedom. And luxury is more popular than saving. Profiling, safer than equality. Stimulation, better than loving. God, I need us to win so that when I look into my mother's eyes, I can show her that she can walk with pride. Encourage her, Mama, get up. I know you've been knocked down and told lies that everything you touch suffers and dies, but I will walk with you by your side and reconcile those broken ties, stolen stabilities that my father should have given me, but say from a distance, I will always love you, but never get tired of those bad intentions drowning you. I blamed my mother for their decisions. How do we always end up in these positions when I see my fathers be shapeshifted, used by evil, inflicted deep wounds, too unapologetic to admit it? That's really what they do. Inflicted deep wounds, too unapologetic to admit it. That's really what they do. Spit and spread generational curses, slithering women like me who have a purpose. I ain't never seen what a good man looks like. Only the backs of them shun my light. God is the father I know and the father I knew when I grew up. Yet I wasn't born into pain and misery and unfortunate so called. This must just be meant to be. Fuck that. I wasn't meant to be poor, drowning in a system that's supposed to be free. I have a God, and I'll speak that today. Now I will live abundantly with no help besides God and herself. My mother, who was also a father, gathers me to listen to the beating soul of a strong beauty of a single mother. She taught me good ways to forgive and watch what I say, suffering behind the persecutions, the real lost tears behind her smiling face. She sends sweet kisses of hope, regardless of the circumstantial slopes. God, I need her to win. Let me speak to Satan and claim back what he tried to steal from me. I want my dignity. The son of a bitch even tried to make me feel ugly. He made me watch while he torched my family. He not turned not one, not two, but all my friends against me, making them become my enemies, suppressing the good love, emotionally abused, mentally confused. My old friends spoke that I wouldn't make it. They worshiped that I was forsaken. They were all making sense. So many of them were saying this. You're damaged. You're broken. You're useless. You're worthless. You're selfish. The words and their actions all pierce my worthiness. But if God be for me, who has the audacity to be against me? I'm on a journey destined for a greatness, pregnant with a purpose. My most unfortunate events were for my strength. The pain is a weight, my beating heart a muscle in my struggle. God, I'm gonna win because I'm trained to jump obstacles. God, I'm gonna win just because I say so. God, I'm gonna win because I've learned to love past the pain and allow it to be for my gain. God, I'm gonna win.
I'll get that going. For Hollywood, y'all. So it's always about to call up to the mic, y'all. I need y'all to put y'all hands together. Y'all already clapping for Kiara, got vocals.
Because I'm my hip hop and money. I won't do the trick. You don't know me, and nigga out is mine. So make a issue in the school just wasting time. If I take a nigga, I don't wanna, why. It's like you say,
Hi, how y'all doing? Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm a human first. I'm an artist, and I'm a Scorpio, and I'm sensitive as fuck about my shit. Okay, I don't share a lot. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm 30 something. Y'all have been doing this for a long time since I was 20 something. So that lets y'all know how long they've been on this.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. So this was something that I wrote. I'm usually either real happy or I'm probably like very irritated and angry. There's usually never no in between with us. So I wrote this in the midst of I'm a detective for the most part. So I usually stack stuff. And then after that, once I get all my evidence, I'm probably gone after that. So this is titled I Build Rico Cases Off Pain. I don't cry over betrayal anymore. I document it. I stack evidence like bricks, line up every lie, every slight, every whisper you thought would never reach me. I build Rico cases off pain. You think I'm dramatic? Nah, I'm organized. You heard me once, I clock it. Twice, I file it. Third time, well, congratulations, you're officially a repeat offender in the court of my wounded pride. I got spreadsheets of disrespect, portfolios of false promises, audio recordings, which is my favorite, and my memory of everything you swore you never do, but did anyway. Like hurting me was your side hustle. And when I finally cut you off, your swear came out of nowhere like I didn't spend months investigating the crime scene of your carelessness. Drawing chalk outlines around the parts of me you killed slowly. You didn't know I had a whole task force watching your inconsistencies, tracking your patterns, piecing together motive while you played innocent. But this is what happens when love turns forensic. When patience wears thin and anger grows sharp, I don't blow up anymore. I don't yell. I for damn sure don't beg. I prosecute. I bring the full weight of every receipt I saved and I sentence you to a lifetime without access to me. Because I don't believe in revenge. I believe in consequences. I'm a teacher, so that checks. And trust me, if you hurt me enough, I'll be in a RICO case out of your actions and walk away acquitted, clean, free, and I'm done.
No, 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 Diva is the king of version of the hustler.
Y'all keep that going. Kiara got vocals. This next artist I'm about to get up to the mic, y'all. I need y'all to put y'all hands together. Y'all are already clapping for Janai. Janae. Y'all keep it going for today, y'all. Put your hands together one time.
Hey y'all. So this is my only like my second time doing this. So I'm gonna read off my phone. But I got a question. How many people are from Houston? All right. How many of y'all, specifically females, hate dated in Houston? Let me hear some. I don't know. Like, it's a little smidge out here. So my name is Jonay. This poem is called 20 Notifications. Today I woke up with 20 notifications. I think that's become every day though. I'm still not used to navigating dating. Half these people don't want love, they just want occupation. Someone to heal their boredom, feed their ego, and be a temporary sensation. And I can't keep entertaining half love and hesitation. Can't keep pouring from my soul into weak communication. See, I outgrew being convenient, outgrew forced conversations, outgrew people that confuse attention with real dedication. I'm not the same me I used to be in. If I want better surroundings, then low vibrations, fake relations, and unclear intentions can't get close to me. I think loneliness was the part I couldn't handle. So I would take attention and wherever I could grab it, but not all attention comes with good intentions if you catch my drifting. Sorry. And every I miss you ain't genuine affection. Sometimes people spin the block for easier connection. My love is unconditional, and that's a blessing and a curse because not everybody deserves the parts of me that hurt. So if that means silent days, dry phones, and learning how to sit with myself when the loneliness hits home, then so be it. Because being alone never broke me the way people did. And when I say I'd rather hear silence than pretty lies disguised as commitment, I meant it. Poem.
Keep that going for y'all. Keep that going for y'all.
So we got a few more poets, y'all. Then we gonna get into our feature tonight. Y'all ready for our feature tonight? All the way from New Orleans, Mr. Smut the poet. All right, let me go look at this note. All right, so this next artist, y'all need y'all to put your hands together and show a lot of love for Mel G. Mel G. Get that energy going to Mel. Get up here, y'all.
Yeah, me a trapping no dark skin country all got it out the mud 6-1 thug go. I'm real sneak big kill big gun up pick a girl up when we hunt up strong go.
All right, y'all. I've been writing since like middle school, and I never performed anything in front of anybody in my entire life. News on a shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I got to bring it up. All right. It's called Tip of My Lips. Not too much there, not too much on the Cowboys. We know what we're going through, okay? Jerry Jones is not us. We know what we're going through. You're on the tip of my lips. I can almost taste you. Taste your sweet, sweet satisfaction of having you touch me so closely again. You tease me with excitement as my mind swirls at the thought of you. My heart races and my palms are sweatier than I'd like to admit. It's not often I get like this, unable to find the right words to say or the right thing to do. Because the last time, remember how deep you felt that too? But here you are reminding me again that you're here and that you never really leave, do you? No matter how much I would rather you would release me from these shackles I feel I hold myself in. Here you are again, reminding me, taunting me, teaching me, leading me, showing me again. Again, my friend, me and you, this tango we do through space and time. I'm here with you as you teach me and hurt me
and all the same. I come running right back to you as soon as you call. You want me to speak your name? I feel the pull of you in my chest. That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. Would love not feel as good if it never cut so deep? Here I stand with love and nothing else. Once again, you're on the tips of my lips, my friend.
Y'all get that energy going for Maya G. Lips seem to be the theme of the night. This is the second poem I heard about somebody lips. Lips and whatever Incredible said earlier. That involved lips too, apparently. This next, someone call up to the mic though. I need y'all to put y'all hands together for Saul Love.
Giving content. Well,
All right, peace, guys. Peace, love. My name is Saul Love. My Instagram handle is Saul Saul number one LOVE. I'm not only an artist, I sell herbal juice. So if you want to get more information about that, you can talk to me after the show. Spirits within, through my pen, I'm too gifted. See, I would not conform to false religions, trying to alter what I preach to a new sentence. Yeah, they want to conquer and divide what I written just so I can end up in a mental prison. But the world is shifting to a different position. For the planet seeds of the unforgetting lineage, my ancestors sold. Since the beginning, the truth was hidden in plain sight. My insights travel through plains above clouds, various nights. I ponder on heights where we was once born. The stars was our source to navigate our course. It wasn't strange how we ate fruits from the forest, the homes of our parents' corpse. The same ones who believed death was only a door, an opportunity to explore. But we fell victim to adore their entertainment, watching us drown at shore of the land that was once yours. But lost souls is never forgotten. Just be aware of what you watch. You gotta watch niggas. They'll put whatever in your pocket just so you can hold the weight of their debt. But see me, I'm not buying it. It's obvious. If I pimp the system the same way they expect me to pimp our gods, it's a higher percentage that all 33 degrees of your dilemma will replenish. And for that fact, I will not finish my mission of I am. Because I am royalty. I am the reparation of your loyalty. I am the spark for the youth to move accordingly. I am passionately over everything. A poet, the spoken word artist wasn't meant for your book, and you know it. And as far as I know, maybe Moses wasn't who wrote it. It was 13. I'm trying to see where the loss is going. Yeah. I'm trying to see where the loss is going because all mines was handed to me. But if y'all don't feel what I see, I say it like this. Hey, fuck this and fuck that. I just want to know where all my people at. They say go look in the book and read it front to back. But why do that when the powers you lack is something like mine? I read between the cut of lines at the top. I keep going to my light blinds, the devil you hide behind. Head of the serpent, moving down your spine. I find it ironically your main body part can't back up the things you cover as art. I heard the story a million times. I'm knowing the art, 2x2, 30 round clips hang from my arm. The enemy's on. All love. Y'all still having a good time with me? Let me hear you make some noise. All right, that's some of y'all. Some of y'all, we're gonna try this one more time. If you love yourself, make some good noise. All right, all right, all right, all right. I like that. I like that. So this next artist, I'm about to get up to the mic. Y'all need y'all to put y'all hands together. Y'all already clapping for Gigi.
It's time for me is what you know about me. G-L-O-N-G. L-E. Thousand L chop spread. I'm that witch hoe. Get like we.
Oh, all right. All right, this next artist I'm about to call up to the night. I need y'all to put y'all hands together. Y'all are already clapping for TPM.
Even hard. Hey, yeah, yeah. Oh, let your be.
How y'all doing? Brand new Gigi. Where are you at? Okay, so how y'all doing? My name is David Dustin Stovall. I go by my pseudonym is Dusty Stovall, TPM, like THA, poetic medic. I wrote down some notes. It's all embedded up here, y'all. There's a very special girl out there. Sometimes I'll talk with my hands, and she'll get it. She's my baby girl. I call her my everything. She's 9 years old, and there's a song that I wrote when I was in a dark place one time. Anyways, I got out, and something happened. I don't know, but I got a recording, and it wasn't me. And anyways, I'm releasing the song soon on the 8th, and I don't want anybody to be afraid of the darkness, is what I call it. I'm looking right at my daughter right now, and on my camera, hopefully. And I've never done this song. I did it last night here with music, but I've never done an a cappella. This is my second time here, y'all. Anyways, I represent God, my family, the truth, and the youth. All right, in one coast, and every little stutter, every little imperfection, every little flaw. All right, keep my mental above the bottom of the struggle. See nothing simple, no love, but still never forgot the hustle. Still moving on the outside, even though time stopped while in. No truth in these lies. Been a minute since I've been a minute since I worn a smile that wasn't pretend. With my time, I aim to avoid the phonies. Ain't many that I can't peep. Best trust no soul, could be on homies who will catch you as you sleep. Seeing who's true when your wallet pocket ain't swollen. Bleeding full so many, but whenever you're in need, they're all like exos rolling. Watch your back for the sometimes who finesse the front. I'm trust with my guard up strong, seem stalemate, but prepare for the stunt. Stuttering my words, don't tell me what was heard. Everybody running overdrive while I'm chilling, posted up in neutral. Future's looking great, not sure if I'm headed towards tomorrow, my own damn funeral. I used to be addicted to the poison, addicted to poison, kept misery moving. Conflicted with the choice, separated winning from losing. Rebellion's been something tattooed to my soul, but feeling as a fellow was never part of my goals. Patience cannot find its place in an absent mind. Fading with the clocks, every tick lost in time. Breaking bad about the rush past my boundaries. Checking the law, people calling crimes, like still ain't found me. Leave me in the middle of late night, no Malcolm. Be free as a bird, no vulture, more like falcons. Box with heart and a little bit of honor to your opponent, throw the towel in. Now, what will we conquer when we can comprehend all the dreams we have when we're not drowning? We can do it all together. What would we comprehend when we can comprehend? What will we conquer when we can comprehend all those dreams we have when we're not drowning? Thank y'all, man. Everybody in here is so beautiful, so special. Every number, every letter in your name, y'all. It is awesome, man. It is so awesome. Y'all gotta dig it, man. JC is king above all, man. We are all his dogs. DOG spells God backwards, y'all. Man, thank you, bro.
I'll give it up for him one more time, y'all.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling,
So this next brother I'm gonna call out to the mic, he actually hosted Love and Heartbreak last night, and he's here to bless y'all one more time. I need y'all to put y'all hands together for the incredible L.J. Hamilton.
Play something he's moving like, twist like Kool-Aid like, Twister, you told him right, so that come for that. Spice like Cody, right? He's sort of like Cody, right? The way we mold him, right? He was something you don't put that. I see you about him things, you don't get back up your
How y'all feeling? Y'all can do better than that. How y'all feeling? Shout out to the host. Shout out to the DJ. Shout out to the feature. Shout out to y'all. Talking right in the middle of the shit. All right, so if you want to follow me, you can follow me, official LJ Hamilton, all one word on IG. Official LJ Hamilton, all one word on IG. I like to show a lot of love to others. Tonight, I'm going to show love to myself. Hopefully, you enjoy this piece. I'm an outstanding type of man. This is an outstanding type of fact. And any dude that's fake mad is usually outstanding in the back talking this and that because I'm outstanding with this craft. Words that will have your woman on IG following me planning to come back without you. You see, my confidence, broad as my shoulders, big speech. So when I speak, insecurity becomes too small to be noticed. And ladies love the way my pen strokes their soul until they're caught in the moment of not knowing whether to snap, clap, fantasize, or call on Jehovah. My God. Ladies know when my set starts, that's the best part. Cause I'ma spit some shit that'll make their heads start to imagine drowning me in their wet spot as my oral dictation leaves their head shocked, hands big enough to leg lock, body built enough to bedrock, have your girl twisted up like a dreadlock as I run all over bases like a Red Sox. Unfiltered, I always deliver, be it small or bigger. The fluctuation of my weight doesn't change the fact that I'm a real one, hit of silver, unfamiliar with anything that doesn't build up the sexual tension between a woman's thighs until vaginal outcries a river. I got big feet, and I step like it. Strong arms and I flex like it. And dog, you might hate everything that I say, but I bet your ex, your present, and your next like it. Draped in royalty, and I demand respect like it. And this ain't just some poetic check writing. I can back up every word with inches and curve. I got length and got girth, and I stretch like it. I'm a wide body, like that charger they like. Hot like that chocolate they like, sensitive like that softness they like. And these are just three of the main reasons they be calling me fine. If you don't look at your lady and get lost in her eyes, when she come to see me, she gonna get lost in these lines. Then look at you and realize you can't water her right as she begins to wonder if LJ is the gardener type. I am a green thumb, masterful with the garden's design. Since she be eating, I'm gonna make sure I garden her right with my tongue trim her shrubs like a gardener might until every drop of her orgasmic harvest is mine. That's just what us big fellas do. That's just how us big fellas move, with a presence that'll make you little niggas want to be big fellas too. Dog, I win, never lose, and I've been hella cool with a soulful rhythm about my spirit that'll give stellar groove. I'm the shit. And I'm done feeling inadequate because I'm big. Yeah, I lost weight, but my confidence remains the same size it's been. And I know some brothers out there struggling with this same fight within. Well, I had a sexy ass cougar tell me that the ladies like us big, so fuck it. It is what it is, my nigga. Love yourself and make sure you live, my nigga. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't the shit, my nigga. And remember, you can't have big dick energy if you ain't big, my nigga.
Could be easy. If you got big energy, it's too many seconds for you. But I'm saying it's tired of this.
I got up out there one more time. Smut, you stood up for that one, huh? Know what I'm saying? I eat like I'm big, if that helps. You know, you're gonna feed me like I'm big. If you date me, you're gonna be cooking a lot. I'm gonna cook too. But anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this big. I'm actually the biggest I've ever been. Anyway, this next one I'm about to call up to the mic, y'all. I need y'all to put your hands together for Renee.
Hey, I ain't never gave no. Hell out with them hoes. We ain't never make it. You know, big for everything I ever lost. I'm on.
How y'all doing tonight? All right. My name is Renee. You can follow me at her.art.of.worship. So her art of worship with dots in between. I'm a poet and a singer-songwriter. And this piece is called In the Name of Love. I don't need nobody to tell me that I'm not the one. I don't need no stranger to love me or call me a queen. I don't need anything from you. I'm not an angel, you see. I don't need anything but you, Lord. All this world is worthless next to you. All this world, all the world, it's worthless next to you. In the name of love, in the name of love, we find ourselves breaking trust, faking love in the name of us. In the name of love, we inflict sharp, searing pains, lightning mixed with rain. My love, have you no shame? In the name of love, we isolate, congregate in groups of hate. Bitterness weeps into cold, empty rage, all in the name of love. What do you see on my beaten, glistening brow? What do you hear when the people cry out loud? What do you taste when your ignorance, it whispers, how? I wish to demand change, to will it into existence now, but all I can do some days is pray and wait on God somehow, and wait on God somehow. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. God gives grace to the humble but opposes the proud. So let justice roll down like waters and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. What comes to pass in this life will not last. It is only what He allows to be, and His wonders and might span beyond our wildest dreams. The weeping will expire, the tyrants be retired, and someday, tomorrow will not be as broken as today may seem. Will not be as broken as today may be. And all will face judgment in the end, but even then, He will wipe away every tear. Let His presence draw near, for Christ is a powerful friend. Perfect love casts out all fear, and behold, love is here. Alpha and Omega, beginning and end. This is not the end. Let me say it again. This is not the end. Resist bitterness. Allow your knees to bend. Come to the waters and never thirst again. Come to the waters and never thirst again. Oh, thank you. Again, you can find me at Her Art of Worship.
Y'all get that going for tonight one more time, y'all. Make some noise for yourselves for sticking around if you've been here since the beginning of the show. So now we about to get our feet up here, y'all. We about to get our feet up here. This brother comes all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana to be with us tonight. He is one of two proprietors, owners, curators of Smothers Productions, him and his lovely wife. They put together several shows in New Orleans and across the country. They have an event coming up on June 27th called Acoustic Conversations inside the BG Lounge. If you are in New Orleans or traveling to New Orleans, you want to be there for this show. So I need y'all to put y'all hands together for Smut the Poet.
All right, check, check. Y'all can hear me back there? Turn me up, son. Y'all can hear me back there? 05-15-2002. Dear Diary, look, I'm kind of spooked. I've been out of town a few times, but I never flew. Well, they said there's a first time for everything. And ain't no telling what tomorrow brings. But for the fam, I put my fears aside and put my life on the line because it's not a thing. Destination, South Kakalaki. Reason? Well, basic training got me packing. Some of the old heads still call it boot camp. Whatever it's called, I'm good because I'm certified with that boot stamp. At least that's what I think. Who knows what it really is? Army consider me a single soldier because I got no wife, no kids, but grandma and little sisters who I do this for. And my uncle been down that road, so nothing new to her. So when I home train, I'm guaranteed I'm gonna get through it, bro. Because I'm New Orleans born, uptown raised. And in my section, you either had dreads or braids, and well, me, I chose to lock up. Never was the type to tell the block up, but if you sloppy with your wordplay, best believe I was that a mop up. Something like Mr. Clean. Highest GPA in the whole school, know what I mean? But still considered a hood dude. Why? Because I ran with those. 1 minute to pick from in my hood, so I chose. At least I chose. And I ain't let nobody choose for me. And see, choices came very far in the UPT, so I see that as my very first accomplishment. Never mind that first night with a girl I spent, see, that's petty. Fasten your seatbelt, so you ready? Because we leaving the terminal, we headed for the runway. Who thought so much shit to get accomplished in one day, and some said that I'm a fool for signing up for a war that I know nothing about. But if you think back, dog, we was 10 when we seen our very first shootout, so what are you about? Because I'm about change. I'm talking about that kind that we can make, not that kind that make us, dog. We not the same. So we ain't cut from the same cloth, homie. Our thread kind is different. I got American tendencies, but my heart is Egyptian. And it's crazy. And it amazed me how you still believe and hang on to all the shit that you were told. Don't you start thinking for yourself, my dude? I mean, we all getting old. Oh, and I'm cold? Well, that's the climate of this whole damn globe. And it's been that way since we were being bought and being sold. See, I've been a soldier. I just had to get certified. Now, all throughout that Korean peninsula, they heard of I, Sergeant Smuggles, BKA Smut, AKA somebody might understand this, and I'm just the executioner, y'all. I ain't playing this. I'm thinking something like divine intervention. And I'll be remiss if I forgot to mention how I pray. Every time my plane takes flight, how I make a promise that if you land me safely, I know I'm gonna do right. Now look at me. 16-hour flights, no stopping. Chewing gum after gum so my ears can stop popping. Filling out custom declarations like I was born to do it. And I'm one pick for them random searches, I stay calm through it because ain't no harm to it. See, I listened to sermons, I listened to the army so my little sisters wouldn't have to. So that my grandmother could sit in peace and read from the book of Matthew or what have you. Done for this nation that I signed up to fight for. Or better yet, the hood where my homies drowned in the nightfall. Bless. How y'all doing, beautiful people? So my name is Smut the Poet. Smut is an acronym, which means somebody might understand this. Because you know, people hear smut and be like, that nigga nasty. No. That's what she clocked it before I even said it. No. You know, it's and the crazy part is I started with my army piece because that's where I got the name Smut. Homie from Georgia. He just went from saying smothers one day to just saying smut. And when it came time for me to do my first open mic, which was over there in Korea, they was like, what's your name? I'm like, shit, they call me Smut. They was like, nigga, really? And he was from New York. So I guess I learned that smut in New York is a really bad thing, like a whore, like just a slut bag whore. So I was like, bro, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? So I had to turn it into an acronym, which means somebody might understand this because, you know, the one thing as an artist we want to be is understood. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if one person understands what I'm saying, I'm good. So I'm good. But LJ, my nigga, beautiful piece, bro. You gave me, I was so nervous, you know what I'm saying? But you called me, you know, gave me that affirmation and shit. You know what I'm saying? The stomach, I feel it. I feel it. So my Instagram handle is Smut the Poet everywhere. Instagram, Facebook. My wife set up a TikTok. I don't use that shit. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on that. And Smutters Production is our production company. So I'm gonna do a couple of poems for y'all. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. All right. All right. So I took an oath to defend this country against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. Same country that views us as less than. Hardly respected and often neglected, whether we take a stand or take a knee. Ungrateful and unpatriotic is the only thing that they see, never mind the cause or reason. Never mind that a routine traffic stop can stop my heart from beating. See, we're not evil. There's a difference between equality and equity. And I'm not asking you to walk a mile in my shoes, but in the face of injustice, stand next to me. So you can see things from my perspective, but nah, you just want me to shut up and dribble. All lives matter versus Black Lives Matter. Still looking for ways to make us feel little, but we stand tall. On the shoulders of the Angela Rise and the B mics. And as long as you continue to paint these dark portraits of us, we'll continue to be like, but see, like, Let me get this straight. Your biggest problem is that your new phone doesn't come with enough memory. Well, I got to live with the fact that I've lost too many childhood friends and we didn't make enough memories. See, this is what we would consider to be a first world problem, also known as white wine. Not that kind that's served with crackers and cheese. It's the kind that when it comes from a black person is met with a Negro please. Indeed, these are the complaints and the frustrations of privileged individuals living in wealthy countries, aka a bunch of fucking dummies. So while you complain about the Wi-Fi not working in your garden, someone as a little boy that sees his own home as a prison and his stepfather's the warden. So pardon me. If I can give two fucks about what you inconsiderate schmucks debate over what a problem is. The problem is whether to feed yourself or your kids. Well, I'm sure you've never been in this situation, so I'm gonna tell you how it go and what most parents know. See, most parents know in this situation, you choose the latter. Because when it comes to self and kids, self don't matter. Only they do. But nowadays, you don't even know what they do. Because yours is too busy being raised by the maid, the butler, and the housekeeper, the true equivalent of a no-parent home. And I know this might sound wrong, but your kids are better off in foster care. Because usually when they do wrong is usually when you're forced to care, and by now it's too late. Because by now they done probably made the news and it's cruel. Your daughter complains about the twice-a-week carpool, while my little sister just had to dodge a dead body on the way to school. You fool. You don't know how good you got it, so you don't got it anymore. Well, I know a few people who never had. Well, your problems would even make their list because there's more like Make-A-Wish, because where they living every day could be their lives, and it's sad. I'm talking about schools with more crooks than books, more robbers than scholars, and nobody listens to you even when you holler, so why bother? But you started complaining about the latte machine in your school not having enough fucking low-fat cream. Well, I know a handful of students who be happy if their partners in crime graduate with just a misdemeanor. Shout out Kango and misdemeanor. But I'm from Uptown, so excuse my demeanor. I'm from this place that you don't even acknowledge exists. So next time you start listening to your first world problems, do me a favor and think about this. What can a man with no shoes say to the man with no feet? I guess we'll find out when we meet. Bless. So all right, I got all the heavy shit out the way. So now, man, like I remember telling my wife, like I've always seen the videos from here. You know what I'm saying? With the mic, this one fucking tree. Like I ain't like it just always, regardless what video, this tree makes the fucking guest appearance. So the mic, the tree, and I'm like, man. And then they had the words. I said, babe, I want to go to that poetry night that they have. I found out it's in Houston. I want to go. So the last time when John featured here in July, I think it was last year, year full last. That was my birthday. I'm like, baby, we could go. We was already set to go to Jamaica. So long story short, this is my first time coming here. So to be a feature is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? To go from wanting to just attend something and be able to perform and be a feature is a big deal. So yeah. So more poems, more poems. Yeah. I once read that your soulmate isn't a person that you can live with, rather that one person that you can't live without. And I remember the first time I felt that way about her, I'm talking unequivocally and without a doubt, I called up the homie like, Cole, son, I can't see myself being with nobody but her. And if not, I guess I'm gonna just have to be a hoe forever. But, but the funny part about that is we weren't even nowhere even close to being together. Because I was too busy running around the city trying to be a player. I was this close. I'm talking about that small space in between the okay emoji close to losing a woman that's supposed to be my wife, whatever. But I'm like, whatever, fuck that. I'm Smut the Poet. Well, my stupid looking ass. To see, there's nothing more humbling than getting a glimpse of the life that you're supposed to live through a looking glass and it's bad. Because anything taken for granted can be taken just as fast. But what's sad is that she's the first woman that I ever saw a future with, my Sierra. But then that day came that I realized that I had to be her Russell Wilson because she deserves so much better. See, I've dated a few women in my life that I couldn't afford. Then I met a woman that was priceless. I'm talking about the kind of no matter how hard life hits, she always finds a way to soften them blows. She taught me how to appreciate my few highs instead of focusing on my many lows, and Lord knows. Probably the reason that I asked her to be my wife. Now that I think about it, she's always been built more like a queen. And I was just a prince, speeding a little red Corvette through the purple rain, ready for her to make me a king. The apple only of my eye, something like what Martin was to Coretta. I'm talking Egyptian dynasties that love that last forever, and any storm will weather together. But just know that I was ready to learn how to live this life alone if I couldn't have it with you. I'm so happy that I get you. Bless.
Hold on, Smut. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let Smut finish, but I wanted to make sure I started passing this tip bucket around. Smut drove here all the way from New Orleans, so that means he got to drive all the way back, and gas is high right now, thanks to our president and all those who are responsible. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead on and start it off. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a $5 bill in here, and I'm gonna pass it to you, no pressure, and just keep it going.
You got the board. Don't you got the board? Oh, he got the board, yeah.
And if you don't want to pay cash, we do have digital.
Apple Pay.
This is Apple Pay, not his phone number.
Yeah.
This is cash.
It's the same. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Food stamps, Nick, definitely. 50 for 100. Let's do that. Listen. Real shit, real quick though, man. I gotta thank my brother John for, he called me and was like, bro, what you doing in May, want you to feature. I'm like, nigga, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm there. I'm there. I drove. I'm here. So let's get into some other shit. We got grown folks in the building, right? Grown folks in the building, right? I don't know about that thumb in the ass shit, but and then she come up here dressed like McDowell's and shit and gonna give us that. When it comes to this shit, baby, I gets busy. Like my homie Hive said, no kissing. Only thing fucking with me right now is that rose. Only thing fucking with me right now is that rose. But it can tongue kiss each every one of them hoes, slow stroke you while sucking on them toes. No. See, you in the pros. Welcome to the big leagues. Big smut, big freak, far from the little one. Full body orgasm, I bet you're gonna feel one. See, I came to heal something. Because the last couple dudes you left with, you broken because they didn't know how to handle you. Your vibe is unmatched. I'm talking something these other bitches can't hold a candle to. See, I understand you, boo. You want a man, but you don't need one. Pull up on me. I'm trying to see something. Make that pussy skeet something. But just enough to get my beard wet because I don't think you prepared yet. So let's make a bet. The first one that busts a nut gotta sleep up in the wet spot. It's a fair deal. The first one that busts a nut gotta sleep up in the wet spot. Don't you dare stop. Throw that shit back, but look me in my eyes while you catch it, because this gonna be special. Because when that leg go up, you already know how I'm coming. One arm on that, one arm on front. What you mean? Because I got time today. And you're gonna get it each and every way. I'm talking 4-play to 12-play. Don't you dare say that I'm still not ready yet. Because I'm gonna do tricks with that clip that's gonna make that pussy spit like a jacuzzi jet. Ooh, you wet. And I ain't even touched you yet. But that's only because there's too many eyes watching. This performance is reserved for a private screening. But they're gonna get an idea of what I'm doing to you from how loud you scream, and I'm gonna exercise them demons. Give them a proper workout. You're gonna get the experience firsthand with this workout. No more word of mouth. Have you searching and tweaking for this dick like it's Bluebell's bride's cake. Not giving a fuck about your pride's sake. Telling your friend like, bitch, I know he married, but when he on the stage, that's my baby. And what could I say? I told you, if you never had a poet, then baby, you better get you one. Because I gets it done. No hit and run. I fuck up shit and I stay on the scene. Make a mess in my bed, all while looking your whole body clean. I don't know what you've seen, but it damn sure ain't this. Because I'll pull out mid-stroke and give you this dick to kiss and tell you to make a wish. Because I'm about to blow your back out. Beat it like I stole something and then put it back out. See, tonight, it's not an ounce of pride in me. All we need is just a little bit of privacy. Plus. Lyrics are so funny, bro. Nah, but nah, I appreciate y'all, Houston, man. Like for real, for real. I had a love-hate relationship with the city because when I got out the army, they sent me to Fort Hood as my final duty station. So I used to, drive down and shit. And I used to see all those signs, don't mess with Texas. Nigga, who was you? Mess with Texas. What and shit is that? Like, so yeah, man. Like, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, not here. We happy you're here in Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Fuck. Um, respectfully. So poems. That's why I'm in poem. She says she's with Chop. So I'm like, wow. For so long, I imagined what this day would be like. Even picture me standing there in them scrubs, waiting to be one of the few faces my baby seen after it's seen lights. See, we like a real family. I'm talking about the kind that only comes second to God. No facade. We live this. We really bout this life. That's why when she got pregnant, we got pregnant. She's not in it alone. She might have the burden of carrying a baby, but she won't have the burden of raising it alone. See, we have a home built upon trust, communication, and monogamy. And I'm my own man. There's not an ounce of my father in me. See, I might be his child, but I'm not his son. They say history tends to repeat itself, well, this time won't be one. Because I'm gonna make sure that my seeds know the values they more in their integrity, way more they value their income. See, we've come a long way from meeting in middle school or falling in love and having our feelings ridiculed by people who say they just don't understand. A true connection between a woman and man. Well, I get it. Because I don't understand how they love neither. Like how he loved her to the point so much that he beat her. That's just something that I can't comprehend. But now I know. Just because they're males doesn't make them men. Let me stop before I begin. Because this is a family affair. I don't get high, so I'm a high skywriter, put this shit in the air. I'm about to be a father, y'all. And I'm so proud. It's gotten to the point I'm seeing baby shit all in the clouds, diapers, strollers, cradles, and rattles, but I'm not naive. I know this is going to be a battle. Because being responsible for a life is no small feat. And at times we might end up on opposite sides of the street, but the neutral ground or the median will always be there for us to meet. The love of my life, my baby, is having a baby. I guess this what heaven on earth must feel like. So every night I get on my knees and I thank God for him giving us this ability to give life. But she is crazy. How your imagination could just run wild. Because even though she says she's with child, I completely blocked out the fact that she said it wasn't mine. Guess I'll be fine. Less. Black folks are still having a baby. This ain't my shit. All excited and shit. It happens like this sometimes. So look, real quick again, shout out. Thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do my last piece and get out y'all way. Again, you can follow me at Smut the Poet. That's all one word. SMUTDAPOET on all platforms. Follow the business as well, Smutters Productions. And if you ever in New Orleans, hit us up. Like we always have something going on. And if not, we can point y'all to, the right direction, man. Again, shout out wanpoetry for having me tonight. I'm gonna do my last piece, and get out y'all way, man. Fuck that. Hold on. Shout out Cajun Taste, nigga. We went 8. Listen, bro, the best turkey necks. You like turkey necks? Them bitches was amazing. I shit you not. Cajun Taste 504. Look it up. They right there on what that is. FM something. Listen. Amazing. Tell them I sent you with this stomach. Listen, you can take food reviews from somebody like this. This is a food stomach. He said, I don't drink beer. Yeah. It's not a beer belly. It's all food. No added shit and food. Food. All right. So that's my last piece. All right. Oh, I, I, I don't have a problem with anybody's pronouns. I respect everybody for what they want to be, imaginary players, real life players. I respect pronouns. So I don't need nobody to get offended by this piece, all right? They said you should never have to teach someone how to love you. First of all, who the fuck is they? Secondly, fuck what they talking about, because I'm 1,000% sure that they never had a you before. So yes, you should absolutely have to teach someone how to love you. While you at it, show them how and where to touch you. Let them know that they'll bleed just like you if they ever decide to cut you. It's a must shoot. Draw that line in the sand. Let them know where you stand. Let them know that this game ain't one for playing, because, baby, you'll never be able to reach my high score. Because I put out Will Chamberlain numbers. Yeah, I always keep it 100. So you always know how I'm coming. That's something that you never, ever have to question. So how about we get into this lesson? Remember, you the blessing. But they don't know what they don't know. So go, educate them, elevate them. And while you at it, introduce yourself, but never reduce yourself. Make them solve the whole fraction. And it's okay if you got to give them the answers, because you can be a complex equation, especially if you're a Cancer or maybe a Virgo. But fuck, what do I know? Because I fucked around and fell in love with an Aquarius who stole my heart, and to this day, I couldn't tell you where it is, but here it is. The teacher told the student, hey, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you failed the exam. The student looked the teacher dead in the eye and said, nah, you failed to educate me. So in this situation, two things could be true, but you got to decide which one are you, the student or the teacher. Because nowadays, everybody will tell you that they know they love language, but them themselves don't even know how to speak it. So if you can't speak it, how can you people? Yeah. An ancient Instagram proverb once read that it doesn't matter if you have wifey or Instagram or husband material written all over you. If you keep picking the motherfuckers that can't read. Shall we proceed?
Yes.
Let's. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate the love again. Thank y'all for having me. Smut the board on all social platforms. Appreciate y'all. Bless.
Y'all keep that going one more time for Smut the Boy.